All right, so it's Wes from Uplift 360. I'm a website designer and developer and SEO. So really I do websites and SEO, just those two things. So there's a lot of different ways of going about a website. So oftentimes a client will not be too far away from creating a far greater outcome with their website. It might be just a few small tweaks away and they don't know what the missing things are that will improve the performance of their site. So we usually start with the client's agreement. We start with a website audit, which is a process of looking through, and we've got a pretty detailed process of checking through what we think makes a great performing website for service-based businesses typically. We've got a real interest in working with construction, building materials, manufacturing, all those types of businesses, just because we've got great success in that space, but we do lots of different small businesses as well, like accountants and NDIS related and all sorts of different stuff as well. But typically it's service-based businesses to some degree. But yeah, so we start with a website audit, and oftentimes we'll find that we can just improve some things, add some things. It might be new content, copywriting that they need. It might be photography that could improve the conversion rates. Could be a better offer, lead magnets, if you've heard of lead magnets, so a way to attract leads through your website. So we go through that process, make some recommendations, and they could only be a few $100s worth of investment to start producing far greater outcome in their website. But sometimes they're at the point where it's too far gone, it's too far broken, and they would be better starting with a clean slate. And in that case, we don't just start designing for aesthetic purposes, we do a lot of research. So we've got to process research, reverse engineer, and review. So that process we think is a proven model to create a successful website. So we're looking for the research component. We're looking at websites that are high performing in their industry, and then we're looking a little bit broader. So we're looking at websites that serve the same target market, and then we're looking at websites that are similar somewhat to a brand. So you might say you're the Prada of your industry, or you're the Target. Those sorts of things. We're starting to look broader and broader and looking at those websites to see what might be performing for other brands. So then we've got a great collection of thoughts and ideas, and we can see with the customer exactly what other people have done. Now we're not going to, we get to the reverse engineering side, we're not going to copy directly because you don't want to get yourself sued by ripping off IP, but you'll start to see trends in websites that are converting really well. So you learn those conversion strategies and you apply them to your own website, and you're going to shortcut the process, because the big websites, they spend a fortune getting to where they've tweaked, they've tried different photos, they've tried different positions, they've tried different button styles, content. They've tried it all. So if you shortcut the process and go, right, here's some lessons to be learned, let's implement them, you'll get to a better outcome at a far cheaper price. Then it's about reviewing. So not every client gets to that review stage, but if they really want to take it next level, we go to a monthly program with them. So we're working on improving their website consistently. Consistent, continuous improvement is what we really love to do, and probably only 20-30% of clients get to that level. Most clients just build the website, leave it for a few years until they want to do something new, but we do have that option to take it next level. So that's our process. But yeah, it would be great to connect. As I said, we're really specialised in websites and SEO. We don't do the content writing, we don't do the photography, we don't do the videos, we don't pretend to be a full service agency. A lot of places you go, they'll say they're full service, but really they're just farming it out to various different freelancers. We refer it on, and that's why we've got a really powerful referral network that is like-minded. So they'll send us work and we'll send them back. And we're only sending to quality people. So I've been in other networking organisations where you feel compelled to refer to certain people. I don't believe in that. I refer to the best quality people for the job. So that's why sometimes I've got a variety of photographers, for example, that I might call upon, or those types of things. Different people suit different things. So if you can connect me with other businesses like that. So copywriters, as I asked for today, any creative sort of video production people would be great. Videos are really powerful on websites, so, and if they're good quality, it's going to make my website, the website we do for them, high converting and look great. So, and there's different ways of going about it. So we can obviously help with the strategy in those types of things, but you really want the high-end quality production done as well. So we're not even at 8 minutes. Is that it? That's cool. All right. So with the process of getting to the point where you can have small tweaks to create a big outcome, there's two different ways of going about a website. So you can make radical changes or incremental changes. So radical changes is when you do the whole website and change everything. Brand new website, brand new look and feel, brand new content, brand new photos, everything's new. All right, but if you already had a pretty reasonable website that was converting pretty well, it's hugely risky because you're throwing everything out that you've learned to get it to where it is, and you're starting afresh just because you want to change it up. Where it's possible, it's better to introduce incremental improvements. So you get the website and you say, right, the design is stale or something that's not on brand anymore, you've had a brand change. You look at introducing the few things that you can change and you test and measure. So it's super easy to test the results. You can do A/B split testing, so you do two versions of something, see which converts best, then move on to the next thing, and on it goes. So there's different ways of getting an outcome. It's not just about pretty websites, it's about producing more leads, more sales for the customer. So that's it.
Awesome.
Cool. Thank you.